6 Powerful Ways for Letting Go of the Things that are Holding You Back. Introduction. A lot of people have things from their past that hold them back from moving forward and achieving what they want. This could be one thing or several things. It doesn't matter. You need to let go of whatever is holding you back so that you can achieve your future goals. In this powerful report, we will show you 6 proven ways that you can let go of all of the things that are holding you back in your life. So please follow the advice that we provide so that you can free yourself from the shackles and move on. If you have things from your past that are holding you back, then you need to let go of them as soon as you can. When you set yourself challenging goals for the future, you will need to move out of your comfort zone to achieve them. If this is not the case, then your goals are not challenging you enough. It is important that you grow as a person, and in order to do this, you need to rid yourself of the gremlins of the past. Maybe you made a big mistake in your life before, and this has always haunted you when you are trying to move on. Letting go of the past is something that you just have to do. Treat the past as a useful reference and nothing else. It is important to learn from any previous mistake that you made and then move on. If you constantly dwell on your past, then you will never achieve the things in life that you really want. What things are holding you back? Usually, it is pretty obvious what things are holding you back. If you are not entirely sure, then you need to think about what you are trying to achieve and then take note of the thoughts that come into your head. As an example, let's say you want a higher paying job. You are looking through the jobs available and a thought pops into your head, you do not have the leadership qualities for this job. This is a response that you could have received because one of the job requirements was strong leadership qualities. Why did this come up? Did someone tell you in the past that your leadership skills were not up to scratch? Or were you in a job where you felt that your leadership skills were lacking? It doesn't really matter what the reason is. Just make note of it and move on. Another good technique for identifying limiting beliefs that are holding you back is to think about something you desire and then question yourself as to why you don't have it. This will help you to identify limiting beliefs and negative emotions that you have. Okay, now we will take you through the 6 powerful ways that you can use to let go of things from your past that were holding you back. These will take practice, and there is no miracle fix here, so be persistent because it will be worth it. 1. Stop making excuses. A lot of people make excuses to themselves and to others as to why they cannot move on in their life. Is this something that you do? Maybe you say or think things like, "People do not understand what I have to deal with," or "You just don't understand what I'm faced with." If you are making these kinds of excuses, then you need to stop right now. They are just reinforcing the things that are holding you back. You are rationalizing things in your mind as to why you cannot move forward. Let's say that you had to give a presentation to a small audience in the past. This took you completely by surprise as you were in a training course and had no idea that you would have to do this. You went into panic mode because you have always had a fear of public speaking. You forced yourself to give the presentation and you were not happy about your performance. This is something that has been holding you back for years. It has stopped you from applying for promotions at work and looking for better jobs. That fear of public speaking is limiting you severely. Most people don't like public speaking, but they accept that it is necessary, so they just do it to the best of their ability. If you keep telling people that you can't do something because of an event in your past, then they will soon tire of hearing you repeating this. You failed at something in the past. So what? It doesn't mean that you will always fail at it in the future. Stop reinforcing your past gremlins by making excuses all of the time. You will never be able to move forward if you keep doing this. This is not an easy thing to do, but you need to work at it because it will set you free. It is time for you to stop talking about the things that are holding you back and start addressing them. There are many people who have successfully let go of past events that prevented them from moving on. If they can do it, then you can do it as well. 2. Free yourself from the guilt. A lot of people suffer from guilt when they are trying to achieve a personal goal. There is something that nags them from their past that they are being selfish, and this is not the right thing to do. Maybe you had a very strict upbringing where it was drummed into you that you must not be selfish and always put others first. Some schools used to teach this as well. When you are a child, these things have significant impact on you as you enter adulthood, often a lot more than you might realize. Do you worry about what other people think about you? If you do, then you are not alone. There are many examples of people that were told they would amount to nothing by their teachers and then went on to do precisely that. But there are other examples of people that struggle at school and receive the same negative message from their teachers that went on to become major successes. Never accept someone else's opinion of you as your reality. Stop concerning yourself about what others think and do what you want to do. If you have set yourself a goal to get a better job, then don't let anyone else talk you out of this. Some of your current colleagues are going to tell you that you have no hope of getting a better job and that you are better off staying where you are. Many times, they are saying these things for selfish reasons. They like you and they cannot bear the thought of you leaving. Or it could be that your current colleagues are jealous. They do not have it within them to get a better job, so they want to keep you down at their level. Don't let them do this. You have to do what you believe is right for you. You are not a bad person for chasing your dreams. So tell yourself this and make it stick. Use positive affirmations every day to reinforce the message. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. This doesn't mean that you are a selfish individual despite what others may think. We are not advocating here that you stop helping others, far from it. Helping others is a wonderful thing to do, but you need to help yourself as well. Give yourself permission to put yourself first and release any past guilt trips about this. 3. Eradicate limiting beliefs. Most people have some limiting beliefs that are holding them back in their life. When these limiting beliefs come to the surface, they will create a negative voice in your head. This can be something like, you are useless at public speaking, or you will never be able to do that. Basically, it will be a statement that tells you that you are not good enough. Think about something that you have identified in your list of things that are holding you back. What thoughts and feelings do you experience when you think about these things? Write these down in your journal. Try to think back to the first time that you experienced these thoughts and feelings. It is likely that this would have been when you were a child, but it is not always the case. What happened to cause these thoughts and feelings? Was someone else there? It can really help to see what kicked off these thoughts and feelings in the first place. You will know that you made a negative decision at that time, and now it is affecting you right to this day. Think about how this decision has limited you in your life so far. Write this all down in your journal. Now, consider what you have learned from this to assist you to replace this negative experience with something positive and empowering. Choose a positive statement or belief that you can use to replace the limiting belief and write this down in your journal. The next step is to make a commitment to move on from this limiting belief and free yourself so that you can achieve what you want. Make this a specific action related to the limiting belief. So, if the belief is, you are useless at public speaking, then commit to buying a book on improving public speaking skills or look for similar resources online. By taking this action and neutralizing the negative thought when it arises with your new positive statement, you will gradually replace the limiting belief with an empowering one. Go through this process for all of the things that you have identified are holding you back. 4. Stop waiting for perfect opportunities. How many times have you got excited about an opportunity to improve your life, only to hold back at the last minute? It seemed a really good idea to you, but something within you was screaming in your head to hold on and wait and see. This is an irrational fear within you. A situation or opportunity has to be totally perfect for you to take advantage of it. Well, guess what? There are no perfect situations or opportunities. You will make them perfect by taking action. Don't spend your life waiting for perfect things to arrive on your doorstep. You will never achieve anything. The irrational fear here is another limiting belief, so use the process above to replace it with an empowering belief. We are not saying that you shouldn't be cautious and do your due diligence when checking out opportunities here, but just waiting around for things to be perfect will get you nowhere. If you adopt the wait-and-see approach for too long, you will actually fail to spot any opportunities that are right in front of your nose. Take the time to look at the pros and cons of an opportunity or a situation, and if it seems good, then go for it. Don't let irrational fear hold you back. Jump right in and forget about perfection. Always remember that you create perfect moments in your life. They do not just appear. If something doesn't turn out right, then move on to the next. Another classic situation is to just dip your toe in the water when an opportunity presents itself. Rather than taking the risk of going all in, you prefer to stand on the edge and just make a very small commitment. If you do this, then you will never know if the opportunity is really good or not. You get back what you put in. It's the law of cause and effect. Things that you do in a half-hearted manner will rarely work out for you. So close your eyes, hold your nose, and jump into the deep end. 5. Avoid negativity. Do you have people in your life that are very negative? Most of us do. These can be friends, family members, colleagues at work, or other people that you know. When you are trying to let go of the things that are holding you back and move your life forward, there will always be someone that wants to prevent you from doing this. If you like using social media, then be careful what you post. If you tell the world that you are letting go of your past and doing something new, then there is bound to be at least one person that will respond in a negative way to your announcement. There will be people that respond in a positive way as well, but the negative comments will really stand out to you. We recommend that you only share your goals with people that you know will support you in your endeavors. You cannot control who sees your posts on social media and who comments on them, so avoid using this. If the word gets around to negative people in your circle that you are doing something new, then you need to be prepared to handle the negativity that will inevitably come your way. There's going to be someone that will tell you that you are wasting your time and that you will never be able to do what you want. Try this approach. If someone responds to your dreams in a negative way, then just treat it as their opinion, which is not right. Those people that have a problem with what you were doing will have to deal with this as their own issue. So if someone says you will never be able to do that, then neutralize this with a positive thought such as I can do anything, and then pass this off as their opinion that is wrong. Avoid the temptation to get into arguments over this. Just tell them that is their opinion and you don't agree with it, and then get out of there fast. 6. Be courageous. You are going to need courage to free yourself from the things that are holding you back in life, and lots of it. You have been in your comfort zone with these things for a while now, making excuses for them all of the time. When you let go of these things, you are stepping into the unknown. You will be taking a new approach to things in the future, and the uncertainty of this can be pretty scary. So you have to be brave to succeed with this. If you are fearful of this change, then always tell yourself that the new you is where the magic will start to happen. It is a place where you will grow and really begin to realize your potential. There's an exciting journey that awaits you, and only by letting go of those things that are holding you back can you make a start. Tell yourself that holding on to these things is not the answer, and that you will never experience the new life that you want if you do this. If there are things that do not serve you moving forward, then the only answer is to let go of them. It doesn't matter how many years you have been holding on to these things. Just take action to let them go right now. It takes bravery to go from the thinking of, if I don't change, it will be fine, to I need to free myself of these things and move to a better life. The truth is that not changing has not worked for you, because if it had, then you wouldn't be reading this report. Holding on to these things has not brought you what you truly desire in your life. When you let go, things might not work out perfectly for you at first, but always believe that there is another way and drive yourself forward. To summon up the courage that you require, think about the things that you are missing out on in your life. Feel the pain of this and make it strong. You do not want to keep missing out, so the only answer is to show courage and let go. You need to keep your bravery going every day so that you are no longer concerned about moving out of your comfort zone. Conclusion. Holding on to things that you know are holding you back in your life is not an easy thing to do, but it is necessary so that you can achieve what you want. Use the 6 powerful methods in this report to let go and achieve your goals.